Now we're going to back up a folder. Take a look in the orchestra folder just to see what's there. We have songs from the volume number 4 of the Kingdom Melodies. Now we are going to go to where we downloaded our new music libraries. You should have them on the desktop. I moved them into this folder to keep things organized and less cluttered. But we also need to unzip these. So we find the zip folder. Here's the English. We would right click on it, extract all, and then let it run, and it would extract to a folder like this, iasn_e.mp3. And then we would do the same with the Spanish, right click, extract all, and that would produce this folder, iasn_s.mp3. So let's find our English folder first, double click it, and this will take us into the actual folder that contains the music. If we double click it, we'll see iasn_e_001.mp3 for the first song, and then we should see 135 songs here. So I'm going to go back a level and just kind of organize these folders here. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're at the audio folder under C, the C drive, program files, Kingdom Media Center, media, audio. And we should have the music folder and the orchestra folder. Now what we're going to do is right click on the English music folder of the new library and copy, and then we're going to paste it into the audio folder, and that'll take a few seconds. Okay, so now the English music library, the new music library that is, has been copied into the audio folder. And let's go back a level, and here's where I downloaded and unzipped a orchestra folder. This is volume number 9, and I'm going to open that folder up, and then I'm also going to open up the orchestral folder on the for Kingdom Media Center. I'm going to select all of the files in volume 9 folder by clicking the top one and then shift on the keyboard and then clicking again. Selects all of them, right click, copy, and then come back over and paste. Okay, so now we have both volume 9 and 4 in the orchestra folder. So we can now close this. Okay, we're ready to run Kingdom Media Center for the first time, version 2.3. And when we do that, we're going to be greeted with a welcome message that recognizes that this is the first time as each user or each congregation runs KMC 2.3, they'll get this message. And essentially this is telling us that since this is the first time we're running the program, we're going to set the default language to English and the default music library to old. And that once Kingdom Media Center is running, we'll be able to change these settings under the Settings tab. So at this point, we just click OK. And then we'll see the splash screen come up. And this is processing some full files in the background. Okay, now we've got our new Kingdom Media Center is up and running. We can verify what version that we should see, and it's 2.3. There'll be a few other things that you may notice right away that's a little bit different. Here we have the music library indicator showing that we're using the old or Sing Praises to Jehovah 2004. And we can also see that the preferred language setting for this particular congregation is English. In this case, it's just myself, Brian. We can make sure that we can play music by selecting a song number. In this case, we want to select number 1 and enter, and make sure that indeed song number 1 is in our library and able to play. So we can hear it's playing and stop. Select a few others just to verify. And we can see that we have those songs in the library are all the way up to 225. And we can also check our pre-meeting music. Here we see volume 4 and volume 9 are all in our list. So we can pick one and hit play. Also notice we have album art included with the orchestra songs as well as the new music library. If we hit settings and switch to new, we get a warning message that we're going to be switching to the new music library starting the week of January 4th, 2010. Are you sure you want to switch to the new music library? And Kingdom Media Center will memorize that so that the next time it starts, it will use the new music library. But we can always switch back to the old if we're just testing. So hit yes, go back to play songs, hit song number 1, enter, and play. And here we see the new album art being displayed, and we have also the lyrics. And we have the lyrics of all 135 songs because the branches included those lyrics in the MP3 file itself. It's no longer an external file, so we can appreciate that and have that available, whether it's used on Kingdom Media Center or on an iPod or some other type of MP3 player or iTunes, what have you. So that shows now that we have Kingdom Media Center installed and working. Let's switch our music back to old, and we get another warning message just letting us know that what we're doing. And we can also switch to Spanish if we had loaded the Spanish files. So we can include those and switch to Spanish for those congregations and save those settings on a congregation by congregation basis. So I'm going to close out here, and I want to double check that our shortcut is in place for when we start up the computer and we click on the congregation name at the beginning. So this is the old shortcut, and we notice that it's no longer the speaker icon but a white sheet of paper. That means the shortcut is broke. So we want to do is come on Startup, right click, and open. And let's remove this shortcut by deleting it. And then come on to the shortcut on the desktop for Kingdom Media Center, right click, copy, and then back over to our startup folder, right click, paste. And there we go. So that'll be need to be done for each congregation, so that when they click on their congregation at the beginning of the startup process, they will indeed go right into Kingdom Media Center. So that'll conclude our upgrade to 2.3, and I'm sure we'll have follow-on videos to provide additional training on some of the other feature functionality. Thank you for watching.